The Godot Wild Jam is in its 4th year and it continues to see steady growth and support. I've made these 2 charts to demonstrate the change over time. The average entries per jam is now 51, with the average number of ratings sitting at around 750. This week, I'm taking a look at some of the favorites from the 51st jam, whose central theme was upgrades.
Game Dev Journey.
The ultimate winner of the jam was Tower Offense, a game where you have to defend your own castle and destroy that of the enemy. You can build farms for resources, towers to defend your kingdom, and barracks to create units to go to war. You can then upgrade these buildings in interesting ways to become more powerful. There are a lot of upgrades and a lot to discover. At first, the interface was a bit confusing and I wasn't sure how to play, but once you get the hang of the game, it's really fun. There's an element of racing involved because since you can't attack each other's troops, the first person who starts building units has a bit of an advantage. However, it's amazing just how many units and buildings and upgrades there are available in a jam game. The game has a lot of potential and I'm keen to see where the devs go with this. Another great entry to this jam was ShroomScape, which I could not believe was only the developer's 2nd attempt at making a game and essentially their first finished one. Astonishingly, this is a mini Metroidvania where you play as a little mushroom person who is just trying to find their purpose in life. You can collect upgrades along the way to help you reach previously inaccessible places and then bounce your way to ascension. This game is really well put together and the controls feel tight and responsive. I was a little confused as to where to go and what to do, but I was eager to explore more, and that's exactly the point in a Metroidvania. Warzard is a simple strategy game with a charming retro style, where you have to defeat the opposing wizard by upgrading your units or using magic. A CRT TV shader gives a nostalgic look to the game, and straightforward gameplay makes it very accessible. I'm debating whether or not the game would be improved if the enemy wizard and his tower were visible without having to scroll, but I'm not so sure. This is a great entry by His Armada, and I'm looking forward to more of his games in future jams. Wild Jam 51 saw another mini Metroidvania, this time mixed in with a bit of precision platformer just for fun and frustration. Connor Magson's entry called I'm a Bread Boy sees you trying to escape the toaster factory as a physically simulated slice of bread. Basically, a toaster gets struck by lightning during toaster testing at the factory. Actually, it doesn't really matter. The point is that bread is really hard to control, and do not let it get wet. Slopes are your worst enemy and checkpoints are a lifesaver. If you have a lot of patience, then you will really love this game. It's impressive and certainly worth trying. Great minds think alike, and it seems that the idea of a personified piece of toast trying to escape the fate of the toaster oven is a popular one. In this gorgeous looking platformer, you play as Toasty, and you can eat muffins, collect muffin tins to hold more muffins, shoot your enemies with toast rockets, and find the holy butter in order to escape. The cutlery is after you, and killing gold cutlery will add 5 seconds to your time. But is it worth it? Gorgeous art and great controls make this one of the top entries in the jam. Of course, it's the gameplay which ensured its popularity, and this is one you should definitely try out. Also, see the artist's development blog about how the art for the game was created. It's a bonus feature. The quality of the games made with Godot increases with each jam, and it's really encouraging to see the number of entries and ratings climbing month after month. Long live the Godot Wild Jam, and thank you to everyone who enters the jam, plays the games, and rates the games. See you all next week. Bye.